Bowen Yang reacts to Aimee Wood's valid criticism of SNL sketch. Bowen Yang says a recent Saturday Night Live sketch that poked fun at Aimee Wood is an example of how parody can go too far. In an interview with Extra, the comedian 34 weighed in after Wood slammed a White Lotus spoof on SNL that included a joke about the gap between her teeth. The actress described the sketch as mean and unfunny. However, she reacted to that sketch is completely valid, Yang told Extra. With parody, you kind of forget the human, emotional cost that humor takes on the subject. The Wicked star added that everyone at SNL is a fan of Wood, noting the situation is a reminder that parody can go too far sometimes, and that we as comedians can take account for that, instead of banging our foot and saying that we should be allowed to say whatever we want. The SNL sketch, which aired April 12, imagined Season 3 of The White Lotus, starring President Donald Trump and his allies. Host John Hamm played Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who said he wanted to remove fluoride from drinking water and asked, what would that do to people's teeth? The show then cut to Sarah Sherman, who wore fake teeth to play Wood's White Lotus character. Chelsea. In a series of Instagram posts, Wood, 31, said she thought the sketch was mean and unfunny and wrote, I am not thin-skinned. I actually love being taken the piss out of when it's clever and in good spirits. But the joke was about fluoride. I have big gap teeth, not bad teeth. I don't mind caricature. I understand that's what SNL is. But the rest of the skit was punching up, and Chelsea was the only one punched down on. In other posts on Instagram, Wood said there must be a cleverer, more nuanced, less cheap way to make fun of her and criticize the accent Sherman used in the sketch. At least get the accent right, seriously, she wrote. I respect accuracy even if it's mean. But Wood, who previously told GQ she was unhappy with the amount of attention that has been paid to her teeth, clarified that she was not hating on Sherman and was just hating on the concept. She later revealed that Sherman sent her a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Wood also said in a previous Instagram post that she had apologies from SNL, though she didn't provide details. Yang told Extra that Wood seems to have spoken to people at the show about the sketch. SNL has not returned for a new episode since the controversial sketch aired. The show will be back on May 3rd with host Keenta Brunson.